Acts 20:28. Take heed therefore unto yourselves, and to all the flock, over the which the Holy Ghost hath made you overseers, to feed the church of God, which he hath purchased with his own blood. Paul is speaking to leaders here, elders in Ephesus, but the principle actually reaches far beyond pastors. This verse quietly carries one of the heaviest responsibilities in the entire New Testament: care for souls like they belong to Christ, because they do. Let's slow it down piece by piece. Take heed therefore unto yourselves. Before anyone leads others, they must watch themselves. Not their image, not their reputation, their heart. Today we live in a world obsessed with visibility, profiles, platforms, opinions, influence. But the first warning Paul gives is basically, watch your inner life more than your public life, because you can guide people in the right direction while personally drifting. You can say correct things and still grow cold inside. You can even serve God and slowly replace him with ministry, routine, or ego. The danger today isn't persecution, it's unnoticed spiritual erosion. So the order matters. First your walk, then your work. And to all the flock, people are not projects, not numbers, not statistics, not audience. They are flock, living souls, fragile, wandering, easily hurt, easily misled. In our time, we categorize people: followers, subscribers, voters, demographics. God calls them sheep. That changes everything. A sheep doesn't need managing. A sheep needs caring. The Christian life was never meant to be cold information transfer. It's relational stewardship. If your influence, whether as parent, friend, teacher, or leader, doesn't include compassion, patience, and gentleness, it's missing Christ's tone. Truth without tenderness becomes noise. Over the which the Holy Ghost hath made you overseers. Here's the part modern culture struggles with. Responsibility given by God, not self-assigned. Influence isn't always chosen. Sometimes it's entrusted. If someone looks to you spiritually, child, friend, coworker, you're already in this verse. Not officially, but practically. You may never stand behind a pulpit, but if someone watches how you handle stress, forgiveness, anger, money, or disappointment, you're shepherding something. Leadership in the kingdom isn't position. It's accountability. And accountability means this: you don't own the people you influence. God does. To feed the church of God. Notice the task isn't impress the church, not entertain it, not control it, feed it. People today are starving, not for information, we're drowning in that, but for truth that stabilizes life. Steady truth, nourishing truth, truth that survives anxiety, grief, betrayal, and uncertainty. We snack all day on opinions and wonder why our souls feel weak. Spiritual feeding is giving people something that strengthens them tomorrow, not just excites them today. Encouragement matters, comfort matters, but nourishment matters most. This is the weight behind the whole verse. Every person you interact with, believer or not, carries a value measured at the cross. God didn't negotiate for humanity, he paid personally, so how we treat people suddenly becomes serious. Gossip hits differently, bitterness looks uglier, indifference becomes dangerous. If Christ paid his blood for someone, I don't get to treat them cheaply. That includes the annoying ones, especially the difficult ones, and sometimes, painfully, the ones who hurt us. So what does this mean today? Watch your inner life more than your image. Care for people, don't manage them. Recognize influence as responsibility. Give truth that strengthens, not just words that sparkle. And remember the value of every soul you meet. Christianity isn't mainly about winning arguments. It's about stewarding people Christ already paid for. If we lived that out consistently, churches would feel safer, families softer, friendships deeper, and even disagreements gentler. Because the moment you remember the price tag on a person, you handle them with reverence. And that, quietly, is Acts 20:28.